conversation the other night. I still had a few more questions.
Hey.
What's going on with you, Sonny? How you doing tonight?
I'm well. Just relaxing. Tired. I forgot that we were supposed to do this, honestly, but I just happened to be staying up, so.
Figured you would be a tad forgetful, but hey, all is forgiven in the eyes of a champ.
Yeah, that definitely fits me as a whole. Forgetful, for sure.
Hey, we all got our own shit that stink. I'm just gonna keep it 100. God ain't make us perfect. He made us to try to be perfect. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
Anyways, I got about 6 more questions I wanted to ask you.
Okay, let's do it.
What's up, James? How you doing? So, have you ever ran into guys who had, high value and high standards?
Of course. Most guys do.
Oh, most guys do. Most guys you run across do, huh? Okay, so, what's your take on guys that have high value and high standards? Guys that want you to bring more than just your body to the table. What's your take on guys who are as minded as that?
I don't really. All right, when you love yourself, you put yourself in situations and that are. I'm really tired, so don't expect any super deep answers. I'm gonna just try and get to the point. But long story short, no guy will tolerate me if all he expects me to bring to the table is my body. If you're not interested in anything deeper than that, then you're gonna get really tired of me within a couple weeks of even communicating. So
Right,
Yeah, but honestly, that's what's built my connections with people who wouldn't normally commit to women. So, yeah.
Oh, these punks is trolling in chat. Who's running, man? I'm the champ, remember? Who got the belt? I take on challenges, man. What's up? Anywho, I'm gonna ignore that. So, let me ask you this, Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever cheated on a guy?
No, I've never cheated before.
Never cheated?
Nope.
All right, well, let me get a little deeper. How do you define... All right. Shoot, I was wondering why you were hiding from the camera. I'm like, I thought you was camera shy for a second.
I just got out the shower a little bit ago, and I didn't know we were still doing the lives. I forgot. So, yeah.
Hey, I just got off work. I ain't got no excuse. Shoot, I stay in work.
Who's lying?
I'm about to put in some more work. They troll me, bro. They trying to troll me. Those are my cousins, Sean and James. They're funny, man.
Right.
But they family though. They cool. So you never cheated on a guy. Okay, well let's get a definition from you. How do you define cheating? What is cheating to you?
Cheating varies from relationship to relationship, depending on what boundaries you guys have, and going outside of those boundaries after agreeing not to. But for me, that literally is. He said he don't know you. Yeah, for me.
Hey, I ain't afraid to come outside. Really, we're just quarantined, boy.
Typical relationship. I don't flirt with other guys and da-da-da. Whenever I'm dating somebody so far, I've always been fulfilled. So, I don't... Nothing more than friends with other people.
I feel it. So, so if you're in a committed relationship, you would never, say if you guys were going to have a committed relationship, you guys would set those boundaries, from jump?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah. Only a weak-ass nigga wouldn't set his boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Because, every relationship has to have its boundaries in order for the balance to truly work and come to fruition, you know what I'm talking about?
Either a week or a man who needs some healing, because a lot of men will try and jump into a relationship with a lot of baggage from their past.
That's because they suffer from bitch dependency. Like you never watched the Boondocks before. Anywho.
Wait,
so
I never
like
watched what before?
Like you've never watched the Boondocks before.
Oh, I have, but not in a long time.
You probably won't remember. There's an episode where Tom thinks Sarah's cheating on him with Usher.
With Usher?
Yeah.
Maybe wild.
Remember that?
Ain't no boundaries, LOL, extreme rules, nigga.
I'm not even talking to you, bro. I'm gonna deal with y'all in a minute. I'm trying to handle business.
Extreme rules.
You wouldn't know nothing about that. Because, all of my cousins, all of my family members were wrestle heads. You wouldn't know nothing about that. Anywho. Do you agree that you should be, that you, like, in the midst of the dating phase, you should try out other people? Like, if nobody wants to make it exclusive with you,
strong term,
would you date multiple people?
Typically, men, if they're not committed to you, aren't they also speaking to other women? Trying out other people doesn't mean you're just going around sticking your dick in everything or sleeping with everybody. But I believe you should converse and keep your options open. When you're dating means like you literally can be going out to eat or going to whatever activities you're doing.
Just hanging out.
People. Yeah, exactly. When you're just hanging out with people and you're getting to know them, there's no emotional connection at that point. You shouldn't really be thinking about, only talking to that person. That's not healthy.
Right, like, because to me, it takes a while to really feel something from the other person. Like I told you, I'm going to say it again. I like to try girls out.
Usually. Yeah, we are all entitled to a whole face. Everybody is allowed to do whatever they want to do. Nobody else even has to commit to anybody if you don't want to. I'm just speaking, for myself. But yeah.
I ain't gonna hate. People gonna do what they gonna do. I only worry about what I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Only thing I'm sipping on is these hoes, man. Just make sure you go to your regular checkups.
All right, this one just thought. I'm gonna go into question number 14 real quick. Can you cook a meal from scratch?
Can you cook a meal from scratch?
Yeah, from scratch, like no frozen shortcut. Like all the ingredients, all the sauces, all the spices, all the pans, all the oil, all of that.
Oh, I can't make oil.
No, I'm talking about like you're using the oil to make something.
Yeah, I can make plenty of things from scratch. I just made banana bread from scratch the other day, and everybody really liked it. So, fuck a checkup.
Ooh, you bake it?
I get my checks direct deposit every week. But, yeah, as long as you're not messing with me, do you for real.
All right, my next question is, do you work out and take care of your body and health and / dieting?
Yes, my diet and working out is my lifestyle. It's not like, it's a consistent thing. So I wouldn't say I do perfect all the time, but my body definitely has muscle mass that isn't going to be going away anytime soon, even if I were to stop working out, just because I'm so consistent with it. So your dieting can make up for even if you like manage to miss a day of working out. You know what I'm saying? Your diet is just that complacent with it. No, I dated somebody before, and more than dated, we were like in a relationship, and muscle mass wear. That's creepy. But yeah, I was in a relationship with somebody before, and they never worked out the entire year we were together, but their body was like well toned. So Yeah, a lot of people, like, if you're very consistent with it for a period of time, it'll last for a while. And he did not have a good diet at all, which is how I know he was not for me. But, yeah, so I'm saying, like, me, my body stays a specific way consistently, even through all the changes my body has been through. But right now, I'm just working on building it up, like, hitting new goals. So, yeah.
I feel it, like, managing your weight and controlling your portions of how much you eat and all that. Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to gain weight right now, but I'm going about it differently because I currently just gained 10 pounds in fats. And
ooh,
yeah,
that's tough.
It looks good in some places, but other places I could do without. So I went ahead, lost that fat, went back to my original weight, and now I'm back on a muscle gaining journey. A shame for a man to not see the best version of himself before he died.
Socrates.
Need
he
to
just went
improve
on
my
philosophy
diet, working
mode.
out. I'm going great. That's good. Yeah, right now.
Like, you're talking to a guy who in December.
Although not all organic things are necessarily a huge benefit, but
yeah, like, because me, I do. Yeah, like, I do non-GMO. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay away from that as much as possible.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like, the almond milk I buy is non-GMO, and plus almonds help boost a man's testosterone.
I do not buy organic, or I'm not sure if the brand I buy is non-GMO. I always just grab the same one, and with the coronavirus, like, you're always trying to rush out the store. Like, not like I'm like super scared or anything, but I haven't even been really checking everything too much. I just grab what I'm used to. But yeah, so that made me think.
I get you.
Yeah.
I say just pay attention to all the corners of the doggone box, because usually it tells you, because there's a non-GMO logo at the corner of the box, usually when you try to get into it. Plus, I like my eggs cage-free. You probably haven't seen me cooking on my story, but I might have to put y'all on that. Cage-free eggs are the bomb. If organic eggs are too high for y'all, get your cage-free ones. They'll do you some good.
Yeah, and that goes for all animals, honestly, because you're taking on that energy of the animal you're eating as well. Really, right. I'm honestly eating a lot of seafood, a lot of crab legs, a lot of lobster right now. And, like, trying to avoid other meat, even though I know that that's not really... Because those are bottom feeders, you feel me? So that's not, like, a huge upgrade.
Yeah, I stay away from those.
Yeah,
I stay away from those. I stay away from seafood, period, to be honest.
Yeah, with the shape of the ocean, I honestly should be, but some of the stuff in seafood decalcifies our pineal gland, and that's one of the things I'm focusing on right now. So that's one of the reasons I am eating these bottom feeders. So yeah.
I'm not gonna knock you. I'm not gonna knock you. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing you, saying whatever you need to do to make yourself healthy. Leads into my next question. Say you're in a long-term relationship, committed, right? Would you stop putting in effort and pleasing your man and looking good for your man after a long time being in a committed relationship and or marriage to him?
No, because I never looked good for him in the first place. I looked good for me. And like I said before, when you love yourself, you put yourself in situations that are great for you. And
I hope that doesn't mean you skip your workout routine.
What do you mean?
Like, you said if you love yourself, you say you're looking good for you. You know what I'm saying? What if one day you look in the mirror and you put on a shit ton of fat, you know what I'm saying? You think that looks good for you because, you're in an long-term relationship with this guy, but the guy didn't see you like that at first because you didn't have all that weight on you.
I believe that me and my partner will likely be on the same page of, first of all, I always date older, and older guys are usually very appreciative of a younger woman's physique, regardless, because they're older, you feel me? So they're, like, because women, like, physically, our bodies age quicker, and men age slower, so
You know that's right.
You see what I'm saying, though? Like,
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so... But yeah, like I said, I look good for me, and I'm never going to stop looking good for me. So...
So you're going to keep at it with your workout routine and your dieting?
Huh?
You're going to keep at it with your workout routine and your dieting? You're not going to let that fade away?
No, I've been consistent with it for years. So... You like dating Morgan Freeman ass niggas. My man is 26 and I'm 21. That's not that much older than me. No, I'm not.
Yeah, 5 years is not. 5 years is not that big of a difference.
And just because you date older doesn't have anything to do with trying to gain somebody's financial acquirances. No. But thank you for your stay.
20% of the time it's not the case, but.
Oh, like yeah, a lot of women, because a lot of men don't have, a lot of men their age don't have stability to offer as far as commitment. So, yeah, a lot of women did move over to looking for money in a relationship. It's fine. I didn't take it offensively, so I hope you didn't take it offensively that I said it.
No, I'm not offended because the only people that get Oh, okay. Yeah, because the older people that get offended are the demographics that fits them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, for example, I had a chick.
Everyone in the life.
Hey,
sorry, I out loud, so if I have a response, they know who I'm talking to.
Nah, you feel free to snap back whenever you want, just like my hat. See? Snap back. But anywho, so it's like, what I said earlier about you only respond if you know the description fits you. Like, somebody called me a beta male when I commented on somebody else's post when I said women need to bring more to the table than just what's between their legs. And then since she got offended, since that description fit her, because all she could do is bring her body to the table, she'd be like, who cares what a beta man thinks? And me, I only responded one time. That's the only time I'll ever respond. You know what I'm saying? Just once. I won't respond more than once. I was like, is this your way of shaming me? Is this your way of shaming me? Because if it is, it's damn laughable. And I put laughing emojis next to it. And she was like, good thing you can laugh off being beta. And I'm like, I ain't even typed it down. And I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm confused because I've heard somebody say that being a provider male makes you a beta. And then I just heard you say that feeling like a woman needs to bring more to the table makes you a beta. So I don't understand where you're from with that. Let me say one more thing real quick. Just because a man is providing doesn't mean he's providing for that woman because he feels like he has to keep her around. Men, okay, let me say my man has to pay his bills whether I'm here or not. I am perfectly capable of paying my own rent. And if somebody loves you enough to look out for you, whether it be your family, because I know some people in this chat live with their mom, am I right? So whether it be family, your partner, it does not make you weak for you to care for somebody enough to want to help them in life. And I think we need to stop putting that pressure on men to be so strong that you just heartless. Because as human beings, we're social creatures and we need love, and that's period.
No wrong with that at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the thing is, what makes a provider a beta is that he is doing all the work, but the woman is offering him, no compromise, offering no compensation. You know what I'm saying? And is not meeting him halfway. That's what makes him beta. If the beta provides everything from the lifestyle she lives, you know what I'm saying, to the entertainment she consumes, lets him do whatever she wants without setting no boundaries, that's beta.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If you don't have no boundaries and you're letting somebody walk over you, that's a no-go. But
that is simp shit to the max.
And somebody comes into your life and you would like to help them, that's okay. That's not letting somebody walk all over you, especially if, y'all have a mutual love and respect for each other. And I didn't cook him. We're just having a discussion. I'm not, telling him he's wrong or anything.
Yeah, we're not debating. We're having an intellectual conversation. We're not coming at each other. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not like that.
If you want me to, I could tell y'all what she said about me in the chat the other day.
What'd I say?
You said I'm the only one that should be talking about God because I live and breathe that ish every single day. I do.
Oh, yeah. I can just tell that a lot of people in the chat, some of the things that they say stem from a place that needs healing, and they speak on God, but they're not coming from a place of love. And God definitely speaks on loving everybody and coming from a place of love. And
I had to put that Galatians 5 in there just to remind y'all, like, if y'all want to represent God, do that wholeheartedly, have fruits of the
turning
Spirit.
alpha males into beta one day at a time. You're not an alpha male because you can provide for yourself. If you need a woman to pay half your bills, how does that make you? And I'm not saying, like, why the fuck you had to
that's kind of beta in a sense, but in a sort of kind of way, it can be, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how the
woman paying half the bills. I'm not, but if you're in a position where you can do that, that's great. Like, if he needed help, I would pay, for real.
I prefer, if you're living with me, you gotta at least pay some of the expenses. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm still trying to be on the come up where I can't pay for it all, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to meet me halfway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. Especially when people are young, like, you can't be supporting somebody else, like, everybody needs to support themselves. But they were coming at me, but what they don't understand is that he's in a position where he don't need my help and don't want my help. Not because he's trying to keep me around, or not because I'm using him, because I'm perfectly capable of going and paying my own rent. It's just all love over here. Women need to bring more to the table. If they're not, and the guy is just providing, he's a beta provider. I am bringing things to the table, but I'm not going to name those things for you guys to sit in the comments and tell me that I'm a worthless housewife. So
hey, I already asked her if she could cook and she can clean. Do you clean that crib that y'all live in?
My house is pretty big. Like, I keep up.
You clean that up though?
Like,
you keep it clean though?
I help him, like, in all sorts of ways, like, and we're very.
I asked if you keep it clean.
Hell yeah, I keep it clean. I'm not staying in a dirty house.
You sure you wash them dishes at almost every other night?
I do all the dishes, but he rinses off all his dishes. We meet in the middle. We help each other. Like, it's a mutually beneficial relationship. You feel me?
I see you. I'm gonna have to give you the poetry snap on that one. You know what I'm saying? At least be able to put some work in. You know what I'm saying?
Together. My kids have their own rooms. Like, it's our house. I was responding to a comment.
Shoot, man. Like I told you, and I don't be afraid, man.
I just don't pay the bills. Like,
you probably do you pay for entertainment utilities or like housing or electric?
I often pay for food. Yeah, we're working.
You go grocery shopping for him?
For us, yeah. I go grocery shopping. I cook. I know everything he loves to eat. I know how to cook how he likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we live.
Yeah. Man, that's what's up, man. I feel like
trained. No, because he does not need me at all. Like, if I upped and left today, he would be just fine. He wouldn't be begging for me to come back crying. Like, he's not trained. We just respect each other and help each other a lot.
So, hey, man, a lot of people can't, come to grounds or relate to terms of a relationship if they never really experienced anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, and that's fine because we all
experience speaks more than just perception. Me, I know the experience because I've watched my mother and father, who've been married as long as I've been breathing on this earth, thank God, raise me and my three elder siblings in the house while trying to maintain everything in order. You know what I'm saying? My dad was leading the charge. My mother followed behind him.
So it is kind of offensive when you guys say, a woman needs to bring more to the table, as if we have nothing to offer but our bodies. Like, we are
I think they're referring
beings
to.
just like you.
I think they're referring to like the majority of women, especially when it comes to like millennials and Generation Zs. I think they're referring to the majority of women that don't have anything to offer, that all they do is post all day on social media bragging about how hot they are. You know what I'm saying? So that way they can thrive off other men's attention.
We're in a different time now. We live way longer than we used to. So, of course, young women have nothing to bring to the table because they have no business being at your table. They need to be building stability and experience and life experience from themselves before they even know what they want in life with a man.
So, yeah, that's what the telly tells you.
Grew up
you know
fast.
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, like what I tell people all the time, I'm like, look, my ideal woman can have whatever kind of career she desires outside the house. Just as long as she helps me within the house and as long as she is behind me instead of trying to compete for my leadership in the house. As long as she knows her role and she understands my role, we can have a healthy and stable family building. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, they don't see that. Like, and you kind of agreed with it as well, that you want 50-50, but it almost is a competition if you guys are going half and half, because she's gonna be annoying the fuck out of you when she wants you to do your half of keeping up with the house, your half of dealing with the kids. So it can't always be 50-50. Like, as male and female, we don't always need to do the same exact things. Like, every situation can be different. If you want your woman to pay half the bills, that's fine. And a lot of women actually are cool with that. A lot of women will pay all the bills for a man, honestly.
Oh, trust me. Depending on how good his digging stick is, 80% of the time.
In the hood, that's what's going down right now everywhere, is them women are paying all the bills. So y'all can't be too mad.
Yeah. So they drug dealer boyfriends can see you to sell out of trap houses.
My wife can't run me, LOL, sipping swag. Yeah, but you're going to cheat on her for sure. No man wants to be ran at all.
Nah, she going to cheat on him. She gonna cheat on him.
Well, I don't know, because women, maybe, who knows? It depends on the women, because a lot of women do be cheating, but
women do cheat more than men, though.
Man, he's likely gonna cheat. Like,
right? If you're not offering him, you know what I'm saying. If you have toxic traits, especially like, always suspecting him of cheating, he's eventually going to do it. If he's not getting like any sexual chemistry from you, he's more than likely going to look for somebody somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why it's good to let a man initiate the commitment, because just one second, I gotta sneeze.
Lord bless you.
Thank you. What was I saying? When women compete against the men, it causes chaos. Yeah, but that's why there's a lot of unhappy homes, because trying to do the 50-50 thing, men will, especially if you have a fragile ego, you'll feel as if she's competing with you. And she's going to not want to have to clean the entire house and work her ass off to keep up with the kids and da-da-da-da-da, also while paying half of the bills. Not all women.
Yeah,
a lot of women break their back and do that with a smile on their face because they have love for their man, and their man also loves and respects them. It's a lot of ways it can go, but honestly, it all starts with love and respect and communication.
Yeah, so more importantly, you know what I mean? I looked on a little study here. I'm trying to pull it up because I did actually use this in an argument in a Facebook post, because I was speaking on. The crazy thing is, I had male feminists debate me over this more than female feminists when I said this. The post said, men only give women relationship advice. And I said, have housewife qualities. Don't present yourself like a whore on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Be able to take care of children. Be able to be the feminine energy in the house. Stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what you were saying?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because a lot of these girls, they want high value guys, and I'm trying to tell them that the high value guys expect this from their ideal partner, Not because if you're going to present yourself like somebody who just has nothing but sex to offer, they're going to use you just for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they need to go through life and learn that for themselves. You, honestly, it's not healthy for a man or even another woman to limit a woman to saying you're only valuable if you can raise kids and da 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 da. Because not everybody necessarily wants kids, and not everybody wants to be a housewife. Not everybody is ready for commitment. They need to go live their life, and if they are very confused as to why men aren't respecting them, they're gonna figure it out on their own terms and figure out
once they hit 30.
And some people won't figure it out, but that's a generational curse that's meant for them to break, like.
It is a generational curse, you're right. Because generations past figured it out way earlier than generations now. You hear me?
Yeah, and just because you sleep with men doesn't mean that you don't respect yourself. But when you're putting yourself into situations where you're unhappy because you entered a situation and slept with a man and feel he's not respecting you, that's where you need to start to question your actions because you're unhappy.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
You said earlier that your man didn't need you. Do you think he is cheating on you or already did cheat on you? We didn't necessarily just hop into a committed relationship. You can get to know
y'all were dating at first.
Connection, and not try and own them, and that doesn't make you weak because he doesn't want to freaking take you off the market right away. You can give people a chance to get to know you. Lies, that's cap. What? Hit that wall, she go one of
Generals is a thing of a past. I wouldn't say that per se because there's still happy, healthy marriages that apply by the gender roles, and their children usually turn out a whole lot better than those with just one parent in the home. Let me see. Here we go.
Sounds
I said according
to an imaginary rainbow life that realistically, I'm speaking from experience, son.
Hey, don't pay attention to that. I think don't pay attention to that. Some of these guys, they have a pessimistic mindset. You know what I'm saying? They don't really like take the knowledge that some guys, when they have acquired the knowledge that I have, they look at it on the negative so much. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to focus on being more positive.
Yep, and I've said it 1,000 million times. I'm gonna say it again. The smartest people in the world know that they know nothing at all for sure. If your mind is not open to obtaining knowledge, then you are stuck and you're not going anywhere. So just be prepared to not advance in any sort of way.
No, I'm not hating.
And not hating. Gender roles is a thing of a past. If gender roles is a thing of a past, then why am I basically a housewife and with a provider who loves and respects a man?
Why is that?
Yeah. I'm not out tonight trying to go see anybody. I'm not. You're not trying
to have a girls' night out.
You can't say gender roles are a thing of the past because every person
usually girls' night out means to some guys, girls' night out means she's going to look for another digging stick to fuck around with.
Which isn't necessarily true either, but
on a spectrum.
If you guys are having issues with coming to terms with what I'm saying, then the issue may be the people that you are bringing into your lives. Like, it might be you that's the problem, hon. Maybe stop dating women who are still needing experience in life if you're looking to settle down. And if you're not, then you shouldn't be so concerned with the fact that gender roles are out the window, because, bro, they speak like we are morons that didn't even ask for our experience, but I'm pretty sure I've been through more real shit than them. Everybody goes through real shit. Ain't nobody exempt from the pains of life.
Hey, we all make mistakes, but what makes us better people is that we learn how to evolve past them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need the mistakes to grow. Stigma, that's why I'm going to stop listening to them. You basically just said that's why I'm going to be stubborn and not try and advance through obtaining knowledge.
D.A. Jones said dating is dead.
But that's fine, because you're going to go through things in life and you'll learn from them. You don't need to listen to nobody else. You'll figure everything out from within. Dating is dead. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sani, I need your opinion on this. Though. We've been digressing too much. I need your opinion on this.
Yeah.
I brought up some stats in that argument on that post. I said, according to OkCupid, 80% of women are not attracted to 80% of men. This is how they tested it. How much women are attracted to the average hardworking guy who is under someone else's employ. OkCupid did a study to find out a woman's expectations and deal breakers. Most common answers of what these girls wanted from these guys are 6-figure income, 6 feet tall, nice car, nice house, etc. How many average men are that tall and making that much? Not a whole lot. So we average men in general are already at a disadvantage. Then comes in the societal norms of the right one will come, she likes men who are emotional, etc. Then when the average guy in most cases is fed with that unlikely truth, most of the time he will get his heart crushed because most of the women he finds attractive either aren't reciprocating or are just settling for him because of those provisional reasons and not love.
Yeah, can I say something?
What's your take on that?
How many people start off their dating life on a dating website? Aren't people usually going to dating websites after they've been disappointed and hurt? More than likely. So
more men for that reason than women, because when it comes to social media, your options are practically just endless, and even in real life, women get hit on more times than men do. So
but as a woman, I can say that attractive men talk to me on a regular basis, and even when I wasn't in any type of relationship, that does not fulfill you when a man comes up to you. As most women, we feel value through an emotional connection, and women through value through familiarity, not through
familiarity.
So
Y'all caught that?
So I'm thinking that these women that are in the statistics you're speaking of are women that have been hurt and likely not interested in love, and not necessarily even hurt, but maybe they just want to have fun. They're not looking for love right now. And given the influences that we're given, you can't even be mad at them, because look at what's on the TV and on our phones. Like, this is the day and age we're growing up in. But that doesn't mean that there's no faith or no hope, because love always is going to win. Nobody just wants to get money forever. They're going to get tired of some man just wanting to sleep with them and giving them their money. Like, even this
once
woman
they hit 30.
Kira, she speaks on not falling in love, but meeting a man who meets all of your standards and then growing in love. You feel me?
But how often does that even, happen? Because, lately the marriage rates have been dropping and divorce rates have been increasing.
Well, yeah, that's probably just given all of the influences. Everything is really confusing these days. It's hard to find healthy influences and healthy advice, because, look at what men are looking at. A lot of Cardi B's. So why are we surprised that women think that being a Cardi B will bring them respect or love or positive?
And women are being promoted with the guys that look like Channing Tatum and freaking what's that dude's name? Freaking The Rock every single day. Not every guy has that freaking bod. Not every guy has that asshole personality.
Yeah, but honestly, women don't really care about looks. Like, even my man was saying that to me. No, seriously. You will see all the time unattractive men with very attractive women. Like,
you know why they do that? I'm gonna tell you why.
They're not always rich. Because
No. They don't gotta be rich. They just had a lifestyle that is provided for them. They like the lifestyle that they give them. So 20 times out of 21, you know what I'm saying? They will always have better looking guys chasing their tail, and they will always fall for those better looking guys. And she'll settle for the guy that's providing her everything because she is accustomed to the lifestyle that she wants to live. You know what I'm saying? While getting dug out by better guys. You know what I'm saying?
Someone said, love yourself. Don't go looking for love. It's a waste of time. Do not go looking for love.
That.
Go within and figure out what the fuck love is to you so that when it comes to you, which it will, you are ready.
Yeah, The Rock's been married twice,
Love
Holmes.
yourself. You don't need nobody else. Not relationship-wise. Build connections in other ways, for sure.
Let me show you something. I did this for personal growth not too long ago. Speaking of not looking for love, since, you know, let's be honest. You and me, we cool, right, Sandy?
For sure.
We cool.